When is I plus equals x different from I equals I plus x in Python? I was told that plus equals can have different effects than the standard notation of I equals I plus. Is there a case in which I plus equals 1 would be different from I equals I plus 1?
This depends entirely on the object I. Plus equals calls the underscore I add underscore method, if it exists, falling back on underscore add underscore if it doesn't exist, whereas plus calls the underscore add underscore method 1 or the underscore rad underscore method in a few cases too. From an API perspective, underscore I add underscore is supposed to be used for modifying mutable objects in place, returning the object which was mutated, whereas underscore add underscore should return a new instance of something. For immutable objects, both methods return a new instance, but underscore I add underscore will put the new instance in the current namespace with the same name that the old instance had. This is why seems to increment I. In reality, you get a new integer and assign it on top of I, losing one reference to the old integer. In this case, I plus equals 1 is exactly the same as I equals I plus 1. But, with most mutable objects, it's a different story. As a concrete example, compared to notice how in the first example, since B and a reference the same object, when I use plus equals on B, it actually changes B, and A sees that change too. After all, it's referencing the same list. In the second case however, when I do B equals B plus 1, 2, 3, this takes the list that B is referencing and concatenates it with a new list, 1, 2, 3. It then stores the concatenated list in the current namespace as B, with no regard for what B was the line before. The expression x plus y, if x dot underscore add underscore isn't implemented or if x dot underscore add underscore y returns no implemented in x and y of different types, then x plus y tries to call y dot underscore rad underscore x. So, in the case where you have foo underscore instance plus equals bar underscore instance. If foo doesn't implement underscore add underscore or underscore I add underscore, then the result here is the same as foo underscore instance equals bar underscore instance dot underscore rad underscore bar underscore instance, foo underscore instance. 2 inches the expression foo underscore instance plus bar underscore instance dot underscore rad underscore will be tried before foo underscore instance dot underscore add underscore if the type of bar underscore instance is a subclass of the type of foo underscore instance, for example issued class bar, foo. The rationale for this is that bar is in some sense a higher level object than foo, so bar should get the option of overriding foo's behavior.
Under the covers, I plus equals 1 does something like this. While I equals I plus 1 does something like this. This is a slight oversimplification, but you get the idea. Python gives types a way to handle plus equals, especially by creating an underscore I add underscore method as well as an underscore add underscore. The intention is that mutable types, like list, will mutate themselves in underscore I add underscore, and then return self, unless you're doing something very tricky, while immutable types, like int, will just not implement it. For example, because L2 is the same object as L1, and you mutated L1, you also mutated L2. But here, you didn't mutate L1, instead, you created a new list, L1 plus 3, and rebound the name L1 to point at it, leaving L2 pointing at the original list. In the plus equals version, you were also rebinding L1, it's just that in that case you were rebinding it to the same list it was already bound to, so you can usually ignore that part.
Here is an example that directly compares I plus equals x with I equals I plus x.